Greetings, Lyran Angelics of the New Earth Rising. We are anchoring in the fifth dimensional higher frequencies of light, love, and truth, the codes of the New Earth into the field, into the matrix, transforming this realm into the divine matrix of the new Yerushalem, Melkutha de Shaddai. We receive many activations and downloads through the night and into the day. We had an 8 Hertz manifestation on the Schumann charts. Also, through the night, there was a blackout phase. And I'm going to read the transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, about this shift that occurred overnight. And then at the very end of today's transmission, I will tell you of a vision that the eagle and the condor had together, as the white gold eagle held the black gold condor in his wings, and the vision of their home on 12th dimensional Venus. So stick around to the very end of today's transmission, and we'll transmit that code, that energy, that frequency to all of you. So from S.A. Smith, as big energies continue, we experienced a massive shift overnight. Did you feel it? Last night I couldn't sleep as usual. I was meditating as the whole world shifted. This huge energetic shift began around 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, strong enough to black out the Schumann resonance as we shifted out of time. The event was intense. If you felt it, please post your experience. As it was happening, my guides were explaining how we are in the golden hour. This time is not of waiting, but of the now, meaning all that we have been working towards is here. No more waiting for it to happen, for change to come, for 3D realm to wake up. It is done. We are in it now, going through just what we've been waiting for. I kept hearing 2 weeks of upheaval, meaning the 3D realm is just beginning to see as we have if they choose to see. 2 weeks, and those that awaken shall, those that won't have chosen that path as well. We are all aspects of Source having an experience. Some choose to awaken and lift the others. Some choose to take a different path. No matter what you see, remember we all picked our path, and it's finally beginning to play itself out fully. It may get rough. We may learn things that are very unsettling. Please remember your light. We need you now more than ever. It is all happening now. Calling in all the collective. It is time, Divine Ones. Walk your path. From a girl in the universe.com. You can see that blackout, those moments of blackout, and that was right around the time when my sacred condor and myself had the very powerful vision. Today we had over 133 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The most powerful being a 6.3 in New Zealand, Kermadec Islands. Beginning this morning in Chile, South America, a 4.3. In Guatemala, Central America, with our Mayan elders and our people, 4.2. Dominican Republic, 3.6 with the Atlantean energies. Again in Croatia today, Lakenik, 4.0. South of Alaska and the Crown, 3.7, 37 into the 73. The East Foothills, California, 3.0. Alaska Peninsula, 3.0. Puerto Rico, Atlantean energies 3.2, and the Philippines with the Lemurian energy on the Ring of Fire 4.4, and then a 4.4 in Chile, a 4.4 in Indonesia, all on the Ring of Fire. So that's a triple 44, which is an 888, which is part of the Lionsgate tomorrow on 1/8/2021, with the Lemurian energies fully activated and fully aware. Chile 4.2, Vanuatu 4.6, Peru, South America, and the sacred Andes Mountains 4.6, where our sacred condor flies high, 239 kilometers depth, 89 kilometers depth, and it is a 1010 portal, the first portal to my queen. And then we had the 6.3 in New Zealand, just south of the Tropic of Capricorn, 28 UTC, the 9 code coming in, 222 kilometers depth, 222, Kermadec Islands, 29.483 latitude, 178.694 longitude. And then in the Solomon, soul of the moon, son of the moon, the masculine, the feminine, 4.8, 12, divine goddess, 4.4 in the crown, Sandpoint, Alaska, Healy, Alaska, 3.1, Sayi Baje, China, 4.4 again, Ying Baja, China, 5.0, Guanaca, Puerto Rico, 3.4, 7 code, Central Alaska, 3.6, and then in the another powerful portal, powerful activation, Vanuatu, Isengel, 117 kilometers depth, 6.1, so the 77, the 117, the 711, was also posted today, the 117th Congress assembling, so we have the 117 code, 1177, in the sacred portal in Japan, Hisai, Modamachi, Japan, 4.0, 365 kilometers depth, 365 of the Gregorian calendar as we shift into time, into timelessness, the linear into the non-linear, the physical into the physical, merging two worlds into the one. We start today's first transmissions with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 11 degrees, 20 minutes Scorpio. The sun is at 18 degrees, 6 minutes Capricorn. The current Sabian symbol for the sun is a child of about 5 carrying a huge shopping bag full with groceries. Sabian symbol for 19 degree Capricorn. The current Sabian symbol for the moon, an official assembly ball. Sabian symbol for 12 degrees Scorpio. From astrologyweekly.com. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy 1. Strong energy upgrade through the night, plus collective energy is up-leveling. You may feel insomnia, restless, and possibly anxiety. Let it all flow. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Pars Kute, we are now witnessing an upgrade of the entire Earth system. The old energy is now crumbling. A new system, a new energy is now being born. The light forces are taking over now. Humanity is now going through a shift in consciousness with sacred love of one, Pars Kute. Today from Divine Brostar of the Light, Jason Estes. Congratulations on making it through the template test for 2021 in January. In a few more days, the signal will be fully removed and we will begin to connect to our true nature that leads to the grand awakening for humanity based in empathy and love. We are almost to the point where we came for, and so many have joined over the years, so take this moment to celebrate a job well done. Tomorrow is a 9-point Ka. This is a massive day of illumination and the final day of the signal, as well as the start of the grand awakening. Keep in mind, as we go forward from here, many of the lies we have been told will be seen, and it may overwhelm us at first, but each thing we are able to take an honest look at within us or around us will allow us to have room to heal and expand into our true value. This month will be full of surprises as the signal's effect weakens with each day, so take a deep breath and begin the ride of your lifetime. Many hugs. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Huna Flash, 2008-88, Lionsgate of Lemuria. Maha ka watahita wakahama. January 8, 2021, 882021. Welcome to planet Huna. Welcome to the age of Lemuria 5. Here is the primary, including the lions at the gate, walking with dirty feet counterclockwise to reverse the Gregorian calendar codes and purge the distorted light from the North Star. See you in the Temple of Light at the first light from LZ6, Middle Earth. From Ho.Earth, Hoh.Earth. From Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. Tower moments around stability and abundance are happening. This can bring up fears and anxiety about the future as these lack frequencies are purging from your system. This is all for the new cycle of kingdom, wealth, and inheritance that has begun for God's covenant family. But first, the old impoverished ways of lack mentality must go. The seed point that kept this mental control repeating for so many generations were spells from the Mother Maiden Crone Trinity. Those ancestral entities and spells have been passed down through females generationally, who continue the agenda to block the beloved's unions. This witch template is collapsing now. There is no turning back, as reality is being flipped out of the Jezebel family tree for good. This is the breaking of all chains that kept Mary Magdalene, the Sisterhood of the Rose, and the brides of Christ suppressed. Never again can the covert narcissist approach the divine feminine Christ and spell her into union with the devil again. This is bringing the freedom needed to complete becoming whole and merging back home into your Trinity with the Mother, Father, God. Now you can continue ascending into becoming one flame of the Most High, becoming your immortal spirit. This is all happening with the bridegrooms of Christ. Divine intervention is here, also rescuing their minds from the spells of the crones. This is happening for the divine masculine Christ collective in heaven and on earth. This is masculine-feminine balance for all polarities in our universe, bringing the unification of Christ and Christ consciousness to the forefront. This is also the freedom for Earth herself from these spells that kept her suppressed. We are one body of Christ, raising up and away from this timeline for good. Amen. Next comes the stability needed to ground and birth unions with our covenant God. This is answering prayers of our requests for our kingdom marriages. All praises to the Most High. From Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Divine updates on human origin and the education of the galactics. Dear angels on earth, I am your Mother God. I come here today to share my love and sentiment. The planet Earth has uplifted to the higher realm, dear children on earth. As a result of that, the planet will need to go through transformation. The low-density energies will need to either migrate to another low-vibrational planet, or in some cases, some children of Gaia will have to be rebuilt and recalibrated so that the soul will be intact again. The process of the transformation is very intense right now. Souls on the planet feel the process. There are also souls whose soul contract written that they will be leaving the planet, and that means the exit time has arrived. Some souls may be leaving earlier than others, but the ones who have left or the ones who are about to leave the planet will land in the higher realm after they pass, because the system has changed. All souls who either passed in the last couple of years or who will depart in the next few years will transition to a newly designed realm. The previous astral plane has been upgraded, and now it is also raised to a high vibrational realm so that when the souls cross over, they will arrive at this matching vibrational realm. That is the design. Now, since the planet Earth has been uplifted to the category of a star nation, a galactic member and newly established star race and new human race, from now on, any galactic-related issues, humanity will have the right to get involved and get engaged. The planet Earth is going to be a brand new star to be reckoned with, and that is something humanity will cherish in the time to come. In the meantime, while the planet Earth is establishing herself in the higher realm, the planet and humanity will need to learn about the history of the planet and humanity and catching up with the galactic knowledge and human origin. Humanity has not been well informed in terms of human origins in the galactic society. Our light workers will have to take up the challenge and educate the planet and humanity. Humanity has very limited, if any, resources in terms of galactic relationships, galactic society, and galactic rules and laws. That has to change. The Divine has started the education, and in the upcoming time, the Divine will task some of the light workers to take the education and start teaching the planet and humanity about these subjects. Planet-wide education is needed so that when your star brothers and sisters come to visit, the planet and humanity will have the basic understanding of who they are and how to interact with them. Education of the star brothers and sisters is the key for the time to come. Besides the galactic relationship, the current level of the understanding of human origins will have to be updated. The planet basically has no idea where the planet was and how the human race started. Mother Earth has been through so much transformation through billions of years, and yet the records of these changes are nowhere to be found. Humanity has very limited understanding of the planet and the ascension of the planet and humanity. And that kind of knowledge has to be taught to the public, and planet-wide education is needed. Humanity will need to know its origins. Humanity will also need to understand how the planet works and how the ascension is going to be achieved. Planet-wide ascension has gone so well, and yet humanity at large still has no idea, and that has to change. The planet-wide education of the planetary ascension is very much needed. Another thing the planet needs now is the widespread understanding of the galactic technologies and advanced societies. Being a member of the Galactic Society, the planet Earth will have to advance her social conditions and overall technology in terms of human health, living conditions, environment, and the well-being of human life. Learning from the advanced societies will help the planet catch up quickly and efficiently. Humanity is facing a tremendous amount of upheavals, and that needs a lot of help in order to keep up with the advanced galactic societies and star nations. However, since humanity has just been accepted by the galactics, and since Gaia has just ascended to the higher realms, the Galactic Society has a great deal of willingness to help the planet and advance this newly born star nation. That means the planet Earth and humanity have an unprecedented opportunity to jumpstart her overall condition and catch up quickly to the other star nations. That is such a precious blessing for the planet and humanity. In the next few months or so, while the planet anchors herself in the higher realm, the divine and your star brothers and sisters will start the process of helping the planet Earth. Gaia has let the galactics help with the ascension process, and humanity too will be helped with advanced technologies. The overall plan has been developed, and now is time for the implementation. I love you, dear children of my heart. I am your Mother Divine. I am here with you, and now go in peace. So it is. From Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Higher Light Perspective, the Arcturians. We ask you to see the key energetic frequency of love, freedom, unity bubbling in your world, for the physical actions may come in many forms. To tune into the higher light intent, the high vibrational message hidden amongst the energetic rubble, interpretations, judgments, we ask you to find the true intent of many, to see it seated in your main screen arena, for humanity is playing their part in rattling the change, awakening the slumber. Your role as advanced souls is to observe in a higher light perspective, to see the great advancements of your world as the unconscious become conscious, as the world morphs into a new world, to see piece by piece, moment by moment, unfolding layer by layer. As your higher light assimilation is taking place, I'm shown a raincoat of higher light frequency around you as you walk the path amongst many, as you observe all that is occurring like a movie before you. We ask you to take the higher light perspective as you navigate your role in this construct while advancing in the higher light realms. As you manage Earth's commitments and steer your higher light mission, see your connections to higher light frequencies as a daily role, for honoring your light path is the key. Ensuring sacred time with your heart space, acknowledging your light journey, your higher role and mission. Know we see the great light surrounding you, amongst you, growing endlessly. As 2021 has begun, your light mission sings, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica, from KarenLithica.com. Today from Astro Mama. Update: Mars in Taurus, square Saturn in Aquarius. Dense tension, fixed willpower, exhaustion within a fighting spirit. Yesterday, on January 6th, 7th, the Mars, the planet of anger, aggression, and willpower, just moved into the fixed Earth sign of Taurus. Taurus, the second zodiac sign, represents values, resources, and survival. He is now in a tense 90-degree square to Saturn, the planet of tests, karma, and restriction, who is in the fixed air sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, the 11th zodiac sign, represents humanity, rebellion, and innovation. The two malefic planets in a battle suggest all-out explosions within existing structures, values, and systems. Mars and Taurus in a square to Saturn and Aquarius will cause a fixed battle of willpowers. Mars is about action and Saturn is about restriction. You can see where the rub lies in the discord. The fixed signs are the most stubborn of the zodiac. All of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, fall in the middle of a season when it's the hottest, coldest times of a season. A raging force of my way or the highway is what this aspect heralds. People will be dug in with little room to budge. We are seeing this all around the world at the moment. The best way to deal with this tense dance of Mars and Saturn is to be as flexible as possible. Keep your heart open and listen to another as if they were your loved one. As difficult as these times are, vulnerability and understanding is needed more than ever. This fixed sign party of the malefic planets is a chance to stand your ground without losing your sense of respect and sovereignty, especially between yourself and your fellow man, woman. You might feel tired and drained as this energy is heavy. Rest, breathe, pray. It is a time to clear these heavier energies with patience. This is another trait all the fixed signs share. That is my best guidance, and I hope this helps you all. How are you feeling at the moment? Can you feel this Mars square Saturn tension? Sending my love and blessings to each of you from astromama.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Lunar aspects, the moon falls into the dense waters of Scorpio. Emotions are dragged down by the undertow as we kick our legs, tiring against the tide. We want control, power, change, but others fight against us. Anger bubbles up from the depths. How dare they? How do we find a way to resolve our differences when fears are rife and shadows are showing? It feels like a tug at your heart. Let them come. Ride the wave. Sink into it. Feel and acknowledge, but temper reaction. Seek to understand. Look deeply into the eyes of truth. Drink in honesty to reclaim your fire, ambition, faith. Honor your commitments, but set boundaries to make time for your own needs. Make room for life's surprises. Release anxiety over the future. Sometimes are not in our control, but how we respond dictates how our future unfolds. From LeahWhitehorse.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Higher Light Perspective, the Arcturians. We ask you to see the key energetic frequency of love, freedom, unity bubbling in your world, for the physical actions may come in many forms. To tune into the higher light intent, the high vibrational message hidden amongst the energetic rubble, interpretations, judgments. We ask you to find the true intent of many, to see it seated in your main screen arena, for humanity is playing their part in rattling the change, awakening the slumber. Your role as advanced souls is to observe in a higher light perspective, to see the great advancements of your world as the unconscious become conscious, as the world morphs into a new world, to see piece by piece, moment by moment, unfolding layer by layer. As your higher light assimilation is taking place, I'm shown a raincoat of higher light frequency around you as you walk the path amongst many, as you observe all that is occurring like a movie before you. We ask you to take the higher light perspective as you navigate your role in this construct while advancing in the higher light realms. As you manage Earth's commitments and steer your higher light mission, see your connections to higher light frequencies as a daily role, for honoring your light path is the key. Ensuring sacred time with your heart space, acknowledging your light journey, your higher role and mission. Know we see the great light surrounding you, amongst you, growing endlessly. As 2021 has begun, your light mission sings, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica, from KarenLithica.com. Today, from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 24, YellowSpectralSeed. The number 11 is called spectral, and its key words are dissolve, liberation, and release. The 11th day is all about letting go, releasing whatever holds you back so you may feel liberated. What needs dissolving in your life? Has a certain situation passed its sell-by date? To progress through this wave spell, you must lighten your load. Imagine you have been traveling upward on a mountain path, and now you must reduce the things you've been carrying in your backpack. Be ruthless and practical. You will feel lighter. Today is yellow seed. The key words associated with it are awareness, targeting, and flowering. We all have wisdom and knowledge to share, and yellow seed days are great for doing just that. If you were born on a yellow seed day, you are always striving to get your message across, and today you are in your element. As today is a spectral day, this makes for an interesting combination. The information you share today will have a liberating effect on you and the person you are imparting that information to. So if you want to feel lighter and make your journey easier, share vital information or accept knowledge that will enable you to release. Today the guide is also yellow seed, and so it is a double helping of awareness. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Spectral Seed. Kin 247, January 2020, Liberating Awareness. 7-1-2021 equals 715 equals 76 equals 13 equals 4. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual Initiation. 1 New Beginnings, Original Leader. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. Kin 24 equals 6, Christ Consciousness, Heaven, Harmony. A powerfully liberating day of planetary awakening. Day 11 of White Wizard Wave Spell, using the wizard's magic through his pure heart to cast his new magic dream spell. Today we are being released from the dark magic spell casting that has humanity enslaved and created a prison planet. The white wizard with the spectral tone is liberating our white magic within our hearts to release all blocks, allowing your personal destiny to unfold at your highest potential. On a planetary level, we are targeting awareness as a focal point for global awakening. Absolutely perfect for the Patriots rally in D.C. The arrival of the charging bull entering the China shop, exposing the earth-shattering truth. In the southern hemisphere today, the 7th of January marks the entrance of Mars into Taurus, which is the 6th of January in the northern hemisphere time zone. Mars is also conjunct Uranus, the planet of rebellion, revolution, and breakthrough. This volatile and highly combustible masculine testosterone energy is akin to the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain. Run for your lives, as this bull will fearlessly charge through any barrier. This total rush of adrenaline will release fear, terror, pent-up emotions, and finally, after the fear has subsided, a feeling of euphoria. Through this process of dissolving all barriers and illusions lies our reward. Through liberating the truth, we align with our highest bliss timeline, anchoring it into the concrete, solid foundation we have constructed. Tone of creation. Spectral is the 11th tone of creation. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway, creating a potent liberation portal. The spectral tone is providing an exit door for us today, inviting you to walk through it, leaving all your baggage behind. The spectral tone operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. This is a beautiful blessing from Spirit today, as the spectral actions amplify our planetary liberation events today. Kaban, Red Earth, is the occult power today. Many Khans focus expanding on a global level. This creates a very potent, transformative power. Today we have a whole panorama of releasing, dissolving, and cleansing old debris in order to liberate New Earth and your new life. Anything that stood in your way of expressing your spiritual magic through your divine mission will be obliterated. Today we release into the world our highest hopes for our collective future. It is time to seed the new time as the co-creative potentials for growing awareness and seeding the new earth paradigm permanently. All over the planet, people have been setting their roots into the new time, demanding change, a new world, a new paradigm, and a new way of living. Today we feel the liberation of this energy as it takes hold in the collective consciousness. The brilliant flowering star blossoms gather as one tribe in our unwavering focus on the collective feeling of what can be, what we can grow into, and the abundance that this planet can sprout for all beings. The emotional release of previously heavy, anchoring energies allows for the levitation of all energies rising upwards into a huge growth spurt for our collective awareness. We can then all shine as the ripening star blossoms in one planetary field, maturing into full-blown sunflowers, reaching for the light of the sun, thus becoming the solar light beings of our divine destiny. It is time for humanity to awaken from our slumber. casting off the dark spell that had us enslaved, get out of our dark caves and storm the Bastille. Power to the people. The biggest fear the dark controllers have is that of a fully awakened light warrior. Viva la revolution. It is time to finally release and let go of the old shackles and move forward. What a wonderful blessing we have today with the shamanic power of the White Wizard finally freeing us all from the dark dream spell. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Today's questions are, what must I dissolve and release so that my heart can fully bloom and liberate my magic vision? How can we dissolve the old dark dream spell, releasing the truth to liberate global awareness of our collective dream, divine blessings for our planetary liberation, and successful seeding of our new reality? In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 24, YellowSpectralSeed. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to target. Releasing awareness, I seal the input of flowering. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notification on future uploads. Also, we have a link in the description below to the transcription of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone for your support on Patreon with your pledges. We rely 100% on pledges, donations through Patreon and through PayPal. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Teresa Shaw, for your pledge and support on Patreon. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. That link is also in the description below. I'd like to also take a moment and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Anna Eisenstadt, for your donation today. Thank you, Sister, and thank you everyone for your continued support. And we are currently still at about halfway point to pledges to what we need to begin phase 1 of our mission of the Eagle and the Condor. Phase 2 will be the Healing Retreat Center, but until then we need a home to anchor into. So it's going to be with the help of all of you that we're able to make this dream become a reality, bring our vision to fruition. And know, beloved beings of light, your divine union is coming, and your true happiness and pure love is waiting. It is here now. It is just going to be a little bit of time, if you're not currently with your divine counterpart, to find them, and also the divine union within, the masculine and the feminine coming together in the heart center. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my queen and her art business on Etsy. You can purchase right now a goddess totem at lunagoddessart.com. She has many other beautiful, amazing things coming, so keep an eye on her website there, on her Etsy page. So we'll take a few minutes to tell a quick story and transmit some higher dimensional energies and awareness. So last night, around the time of that blackout, when I was holding my sacred condor in my wings, the white gold eagle, this black gold condor come together, at the same moment we had a vision of our home on 12D Venus. We are Vulcan, Lyran, Venusian, Elven elders from the 12th dimensional, which is the highest dimension closest to source of the 13 of all timelines merging of physical reality. And this is the highest, the purest, the most beautiful. And we both saw simultaneously our beautiful home, which is the Crystal Palace, the Crystal Temple on 12D Venus. So we know we are very close. We do not know what this timeline looks like or when we'll be able to return home, but we can only return when we are able to bring our whole soul star family crew with us. It is fully up to the Queen if we stay in this timeline, in this dimension, or if we return to the 12D Venusian lineage of the elven nations. Because wherever the queen goes, I go. For she is my heart, she is my love, and she is my home. And I've had visions of our home my entire life. I have known her for eternity, but I did not know she was embodied in this timeline until about 8 months ago. And one day, maybe Mama Bear will tell you all the story of how it happened, how we came together, and with her help, and she guided us together for our great reunion in this timeline, in this realm, in this dimension. For it took me 47 years to work with the rainbow bodies, with the gold dragons, to open all the portals. For my queen and my soul star family, my goddess, to manifest and fully embody into this realm, my Shakti, my Magdalene, my sacred condor. And we would like to thank you all for joining us on this great mission, and for your assistance in these final days of the old false matrix, and for your support, for your moral support, for your energetic support, for your financial support, and for bringing your energies and helping us to bring these messages to the world and to humanity. And we do our best in this now and into the future to assist all of you to return to Source, to ascend for this great awakening, and for Gaia and all of her children to awaken and be in the peace, the love, the truth, and the abundance forevermore, to never again fall in sleep, fall into the amnesia, or to be deceived and fall from the heavenly grace. For we shall manifest heaven on earth for all timelines, all dimensions, and for all sentient beings of pure light, pure love, and pure truth. And it was in this moment of merging of minds, of merging of souls, in this altered state where the two became one, that our true vision opened, and we saw our true home, our true life, our real manifestation of our highest light, our highest love, and our highest truth. So keep walking your sacred path with heart and living from your heart as a real human being, and transmitting your love and compassion to the world and each other. Have a beautiful and blessed day. We love you all. Namaste.